Alright, what's up, people? Scott X1307 back again. I am going to do my latest flea market haul. This is currently Sunday, November the 9th. I went to the flea market yesterday on the 8th. Cold, even down here in Georgia. It's getting cold early this year. Woke up to it's in the high 30s, but yeah, that's pretty cold for this time of year. Or at least recently. When I was a kid, it's a different story, but recently, you know, it's still been in the 50s and 60s. But I like it. Like cool weather, like the fall. Leaves are changing, falling. Got up to the mountains a couple weeks ago, Halloween weekend, for the weekend, and stayed there. It was cold up there, but had a big fire going. Slept in the back of my Explorer instead of a tent or anything like that. Stayed warmer, and it was nice. Fishing season's done for the year, so we just lounged around in the woods next to the fire, stayed warm, and just enjoyed peace and quiet. There was nobody else up there. Had it damn near all to ourselves. Even the camp host wasn't there. Drove up on that Friday night. It was snowing. First time I've seen snow before Christmas since I was a kid. And it was sticking at night. Not to the roads, but it was sticking to the ground, to the leaves. It was pretty. Unfortunately, it was dark. Couldn't get any pictures. My camera doesn't work in low light. It's old 35mm camera. And even my digital camera, it's just a plain digital camera. Night pictures, it doesn't do worth crap. It was all gone the next morning. Did get snow flurries off and on that day and that night again, but it didn't stick again. Anyway, so this is my latest flea market haul. Like I said, this was yesterday, and I picked up a bunch of stuff. Probably one of the last times I'm gonna go up there buying anything for me. This is only 20 bucks though. It's all 20-cent books except for, I think, four or five priced books, which are they were only $2-3 a piece, 25% off. And I found one other thing I'll show this off first. Not normal flea market guy. When I got done with there, walked around the flea market some, the outside tables, and I was surprised at the number of people out there, as cold as it was that morning. This is about 11, 12 o'clock. And there's a table that had some toys and stuff out, and I noticed they had this neat little set. Pez dispensers, all Batman characters. Batman, Joker, Riddler, Two-Face. Still sealed. I don't know how old it is. I have no intention of trying to eat it. Eat the candy inside, but I'm not gonna open it or anything. I just thought it was cool. It's $3. Not bad. Pretty. Alright, now also went by a comic book shop yesterday. Didn't have much for me, but I picked up 3 issues of a title that started coming out a few months ago, Spread. Picked up the first 3 issues. Unfortunately, number 1's the 3rd printing, and number 2 is the 2nd printing, and then the 1st printing of number 3. Heard a lot of talk about this. It looks kind of gross, but I'm gonna check it out, see what it's like. Looks pretty neat. It's post-apocalyptic horror kind of stuff, which is cool. Okay, now the flea market vendor sometimes has these little mini comics, ash cans, what we used to call them, and usually he has those in there, and if you end up getting them, you get them for free. And he gave me, there were 4 in there today, or yesterday, and I picked them up, and he gave them for free. This is from the '93 San Diego Comic-Con. It's a little ash can of a neat title called Legacy. It ran for 2 issues. Woo! I have issue 1 and 2. I saw these in there and just decided to pick them up. There was another one different cover, different color. And then from that same company, Majestic Entertainment, also from that same year, San Diego Comic-Con, was this Stat Security Through Acquired Talents. It's another title they were doing. And I have no idea what this is. From Pocket Change Comics. Psycho Duck #1. It's a duck, and the word psycho's in it. So I picked it up. Okay. Let's go through these a little quicker. I found another issue of Marvel Universe. This is from the Book of the Dead. This is number 20. Really cool wraparound. Another copy of Tales of Teen Titans 45. This is in better shape than the one I had previously. So, this was cool. I grabbed this out of the box before my girl could get it. Made her mad. Sorry. But it's Fables number 94. I got it because it's the preview of iZombie. I've only found one issue of this. Heard a lot of good stuff about it. Love Mike Allred's art. Been trying to find some issues. And I figured, what the hell. Now I gotta find a second copy so she can have one. Picked up a second copy of Static #1. This one is not bagged or anything. That way I can read the story without having to open the one that I have. That I found a couple months ago. Another copy of New Guardians #2. After not being able to find any of these books, now they're popping up. See, it's a little yellowing on the cover. Hasn't been bagged or boarded. Inside pages are still white. Corners and all are pretty good. It's not in bad shape. Oh man, I was happy and sad to find this issue at the same time. Love this ad on the back for these Kmart knockoff G.I. Joes. I remember getting stuff like that too as a kid. Anyway, this is Detective Comics 575. It's part 1 of Batman Year 2. Would be a great find, but it's just beat to hell. It's 20 cents, so I picked it up anyway. Be good to read. And if I do find a better one, I have a reader copy. But yeah, it's bad. Look at the pages. But it's all there. So 20 cents. Yeah. Managed to find another part to Batman Dark Knight Dark City. This is part 2 of 3, Batman 453. So, great Mike Mignola cover. And that's all the Marvel and DC books I picked up. Was very strange. Everything else is indie. I found this in Dark Horse, 1001 Nights of Bacchus. I remember hearing about this, but I can't remember what it's about. Just thought it looked pretty neat. It's one shot, I believe. This was pretty cool. I've seen this in a video before. I can't remember who. Maybe in some like Captain Strange Life. But I saw this and I had to grab it. It's the superhero merchandise catalog from 1976. It's got Marvel, DC, all kind of stuff. It's ads for toys, games, school supplies, shirts. It's really neat. Picked up a second copy, and this is in much better condition than the one I found before. It's Doomsday Squad from John Byrne. It's this from Fantagraphic Books. It's reprinting, I think it's Doomsday +1 from Byrne. This is neat. Cerebus 105. This is first part of Ascension's End. I've always wanted to read a little Cerebus, but it's hard to find the beginning of a storyline or anything. And usually I find them in the middle when I do find a couple of issues. But this was cool. It's the first part of that story. Picked it up. It's in pretty good shape. Another Grendel issue, Grendel 19 from Comico. This is the Hunter Rose Grendel. Oh, this was neat. Rogue Trooper #1 from Quality. I believe this is a second copy. I have to check to make sure, but it's Michael Moorcock's Elric, Sailor on the Seas of Fate #1 from First Comics. I think I have this already, but don't come across them very often, so I picked it up anyway. Forbidden Planet #4 from Innovation. Loved this movie as a kid. And I have, I think, issue 2 or 3 already. I thought this was neat. Bravest Warriors #1. And it's this. Yeah, I was thinking this may have been like a Comic-Con exclusive, but I'm not sure. But it's Bravest Warriors #1. Same creator of Adventure Time. This is a series on YouTube, cartoon Hangover, and I think it's funny. If you like Adventure Time, you'd like this. I just picked it up. It was 20 cents. This was really neat. It's an Image first, so it's a reprint, but sometimes you know, these get sought after. It's Peter Panzerfaust. Heard a lot about this, so I picked it up. I'll give it a read, and then maybe I'll pick up the series and trade. Saw, I think it was Tim Rant. I picked up a trade of a 6-gun Gorilla. Well, I found issue #1 for 20 cents from Boom Studios. Figured I'd pick it up. He said it was pretty cool. I said it's exactly what you think it is. So probably pretty neat. Always pick up Concrete issues when I find them, if I don't have them. And this was cool. It was a good day. I found Concrete Think Like a Mountain issue 2, which I needed. It's a great character, Paul Chadwick art. Think Like a Mountain #4. Now I think I only need #1 of this. And Strange Armor #1, which I needed. I think I have issue 3, so that was great. That was awesome. I always like finding Concrete at flea market. And so it's a really great character, great artist, and it's usually a good story. 20 cents, can't beat it. Then some Tick spin-off goodness. Paul the Samurai from NEC Comics is #3. #4. And #6. And I think I have #1 and 2 already. I have a couple of issues. It's Tick character, so. Now on to, I found he had a bunch. Like I said, the other weekend I went. Somebody had come in and cleared out all the boxes under his table. So they 20, 30 boxes gone just all at once. I had been through most of them, but had always planned on going back through them slowly, because you always miss stuff, and there's always stuff you pass up and you're like, you know, I don't really, it's not a priority now, I'll come back to it. That's all gone. Good news is he got like 13 new boxes in the other weekend, and yesterday he had like 5 new boxes of stuff. That's why I got so much indie stuff. He has, these are all multiple issues in runs of stuff. You'll see. I found Dalgota #1 a couple weeks ago, and yesterday I found issues 4, and they all got neat front and back cover. Issue 5. These are all in great shape. Issue 6. Issue 7. And issue 8. So now I have issue 1 and then 4 through 8 of Dalgota from Fantagraphic Books. Thanks to Tony, Why Not Art. He showed that in a video, and was talking about the character. Sounded cool. When I saw him at the flea market for 20 cents, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna pick that up. Good indie stuff there. Also found this from Upshot Graphics. This is a title called Flesh and Bones. I found issue 1 and 2 of a 4-part series featuring Dalgota. Pretty cool. Then now I have almost a complete mini-series of Nemesis the Warlock from Eagle Comics. It's a British title, came out of 2000 AD, I believe. Found issue 1 a while back, and yesterday he had a run of all but issue 7, I believe. Issue 2, issue 3, 4, 5. It's all good British sci-fi goodness. And this is, look at this cover, issue 6. Just looks like something you'd out of that book, The Spread. Really cool though. So yeah. So now I just got to find the final issue, number 7, and that will be completed. I found some cool Madman stuff. Madman Comics number 8 from Dark Horse, featuring the Puke. Really weird. I may have this already, I'm not sure. Probably should have checked. But it's Madman, what the hell. And this is cool. I did not know that they had a crossover. It's DC and Dark Horse, Superman and Madman Hullabaloo. This is issue number 2 of 3. I like that. Pretty cool cover. Superman and Madman by Mike Allred. And another Madman crossover. It's Madman meets Nexus from Dark Horse. 2 great indie characters by 2 fantastic artists. Mike Allred on Madman and Steve Rude, Nexus. They both have a kind of retro feel to their art. I think this is going to be good. I think they'll go together well, characters wise and everything. Then I found some more issues of Nexus from First Comics. Issue number 9, 10, 12, and 26. So I'm slowly counting down the early Nexus, at least on the First Comics run there with the Mike Baron and Steve Rude. And I found the rest of these are all a run of Coyote by Englehart and Leialoha from Epic Comics, mid 80s. Already have issues 1 through 3. I found second copies of those. Might trade those, might put those in my contest prizes, I'm not sure yet. But I found issue 4, 5, 6. It's a really interesting character. Kind of weird, but you know, I like the first 3 issues. Okay. What was that? Issue 6. Missing issue 7. Here's 8. And then issue 12. So missing a couple issues there as well. 12, 13. Cool ElfQuest ad on the back. 14 meets the Badger. I believe is another Mike Baron creation. And issue 15. And then lastly, issue 16. And unless I'm mistaken, is that supposed to be Ronald Reagan on the cover? Huh. There's an ad for this. There's actually a couple of issues of this at the flea market. I didn't pick them up, but the Ballage Chronicles. That's cool. So, yeah, good run of Coyote there. And then he had some magazines there, $1 a piece. I picked up a couple I thought were neat. issue of Comics Journal number 169, advertising big interview with Neil Gaiman. Thought that looked neat. Be a good read. Not sure what this is, but it's got a lot of characters on the front, a lot of different art. It says exclusive strips by Dave Sim, Paul Chadwick, Mike Mignola, and more. It's called Celebrate Diversity. So it's got Hellboy, Sandman, Crow, Beavis and Butthead. Looks like Cadillacs and Dinosaurs. All kind of good stuff. And then this is cool. For $0.25, I was like, whoa. I remember watching this series as a kid. I remember it airing infrequently, so I haven't seen a whole lot of it. It's something I always plan to go back to. But it's Red Dwarf. It's the official companion. It's thick book for $0.25. What the hell? Yeah, that's probably a $20, $30 cover price on the back. And then there's some price books that I picked up. Don't laugh. We all watched this as a kid if you're anywhere near my age. If you grew up in the 80s and 90s. Disney's DuckTales, number 1. Okay, and then for you, those of you out there who know DuckTales, okay, yeah, this isn't the first DuckTales number 1, right? Yeah, but this is, I believe, from Gladstone. I believe they were publishing before Disney actually took over. Either way, I don't care. I liked DuckTales as a kid. I have the first season on DVD. I'm not ashamed to admit it. And I picked up comic books. I also picked up number 2 from the Gladstone series. So, nah. And then last 2 books here. These were $2 a piece, 25% off. I have never seen these before. I've seen advertisements for a couple of issues. Never seen them anywhere. It's called The Betty Pages. These are small comic books. It does say adults only. This is issue number 2. It says it's a second printing, but it's a great old, 50s style sci-fi cover with Betty Page. And then this says fall issue. This may be issue 3. It's got a 3 in the corner here, and this is an actual photo of Betty Page in the bikini. I thought that was cool. I haven't even opened them, so let's open one real quick and look if there's anything. Oh yeah, it's got some Wally Wood art in it. It's from 1988, so yeah. Okay, so this is not artwork. Okay, here's some photos. There's no nudity, but it is a little risque, especially for its day. That was Betty Page, though. Yeah. Oh, case of the missing pinup queen. She disappeared for a long time, just out of the spotlight. Covers. Yeah, it's just some articles and things like that. Oh, there's some nudity. There's some nudity. That's drawing nudity, but it's still nudity. And then a little story in the back called Kenton of the Star Patrol, which is Wally Wood art, and there's nothing too terrible there. Black and white. So I'm sure the other one is the same way. Teaser-rama. Anyway, I thought those were cool. Grab those as well. So that's it. That's my latest haul. Flea market goodness. No real big, huge keys or anything this time. Just a lot of 20-cent indie books and various other items. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. And that's my attempt at staying up to date now. I've bombarded you guys with, I don't know, it'll probably be 10 videos before it's over. The past week or two, just trying to get caught up. I thank everybody for putting up with me and my sorriness. But anyway, appreciate it. You guys take care. Like, comment, subscribe below if you feel like it. If not, it's alright too. Later, y'all. Keep reading those books.